shortly after, her brother-in-law took the life of her mother. This almost prompted her to end her career, but she ultimately decided against it due to her fans' support. Her ability to continue performing in the wake of such immense personal pain only made her more endearing to the public, and she became an inspiration to many, symbolizing perseverance and transformation in the face of personal challenges. However, she didn't get back to her former glory right away. Despite the unwavering support of her fans, sales of her albums were down considerably, and so was her popularity. Nami continued to struggle with a series of personal issues for years, including the divorce from her husband in 2002 after 5 years of marriage. That's when she once again started to shift her focus to her music career. She completely reinvented her image, moving away from her earlier idol persona and adopting a more mature urban sound mixed with hip-hop and an R&B inspired vibe, which set her apart from her peers while also setting new trends in fashion and beauty. Indeed, Nami's ability to constantly change her musical style throughout her career was crucial to her longevity. By 2005, she was again on top of the J-pop world and returned to the #1 spot in the charts. In the following years, she released one hit after another, and her popularity reached new heights to the point that she was nicknamed Queen of J-pop. In fact, her popularity was also expanding abroad, especially in Asia, and she held various concerts across Japan and other Asian countries. For years, she managed to remain one of the most successful superstars in J-pop, and even became known to anime fans all over the world thanks to her numerous collaborations with the anime One Piece. Despite her undeniable success, Nami was secretly struggling, and in 2017 she shocked her fans once again when on her 40th birthday, she posted a letter announcing that she would retire the following year. Fans worldwide couldn't believe the news.
Match found.
Why she would step away from the industry at the height of her career. However, not everyone was surprised, as some pointed out that she previously stated that she didn't know for how long she would continue to release music, and she often looked tired while performing. No official reason for her retirement was given, and some believed that she just wanted some time away from the spotlight.
Where's the fight?
Hello.
Mostly, it's believed the real reason might be the fact that her vocal cords had deteriorated. Back in 2010, she had to postpone a concert because her vocal cords were hurt, and over the following years, the situation only got worse, affecting her ability to sing at the level she was known for. This illness also impacted her mental health, as Nami became very self-conscious and started to believe that her voice didn't sound right. Over 20 years of performing and touring had taken a heavy toll, and rather than deliver subpar performances, Nami apparently decided to bow out gracefully. Whatever the reason, Nami's retirement sent shockwaves across the Japanese entertainment industry, sparking a wide range of reactions and tributes from fans and colleagues who expressed gratitude for her countless contributions to Japanese pop culture. Her final concert tour spanned Japan and other parts of Asia, with hundreds of thousands of fans flocking to catch a glimpse of Nami for what would be the last time. The entire tour was an emotional farewell, and many fans felt it was a fitting tribute to an icon who had given so much to the music world. Despite the overwhelming demand, Nami kept a low profile throughout the tour, avoiding media attention as much as possible and only making limited appearances. She made one final interview before retiring and looked back with pride at her long career and her many
Just
contributions
me,
to the
my
Japanese
squadzinho,
entertainment
and a
industry.
few
She thanked her
tons of
fans for their
dynamite.
support and told them
There's
to keep
nothing we
enjoying
can't
music,
do.
finally adding, "I did everything I wanted to do, and I have no regrets." After completing her last schedules, she had a final performance in her birthplace, Okinawa, and then officially retired on September 16, 2018. A few days later, Nami removed most of her official online pages, including her website, with only her YouTube channel remaining available. In June 2019, her entire discography, previously only available in Japan, was released on Apple Music, allowing fans worldwide to enjoy her music despite her absence. Following her retirement, Nami completely disappeared from the public eye, and even years...
Rinig ka sa mid, Omen.
Look out!
Gun here.
Here. Here. Here.
Nasa taas ko. Rotating sila pa eh.
Excusez-moi.
Reload.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
I have the spike.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Radio. Yes. Don't give them ground. Hawk out!
Still in sight.
Enemy spotted A.
Reload. Spikes down.
I got the spike.
Spike down A.
Reloading. Spikes down.
Minus 26 si, ano,
the spike.
Sage.
Last player standing. Spike down A. Thirty seconds left.
Chamber, let me borrow one of your guns. Please? Ah, come on, man, please? Radio. Said please. Radio.
Let's
Help a
play
girl
slow.
out, would ya?
Bonne chance, mes amis.
There.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Time to hunt.
Nakakati ko yung wall.
Reloading. My ult's ready.
Lumilipat ng A. Marami rotate. Yung Sage nasa arcade pa.
Spike planted.
Yung Sage nasa mid.
They found my trap.
Yan, si
Here.
Sage yan, si Sage. Yan, pwede na yan.
One enemy remaining.
Nice one.
Now they are nervous.
Help a girl out, would you? Cheers, mate.
I need this.
I got yous, okay?
dog.
Time to hunt. Hawk out! Enemy spotted A.
Ano na, flat.
You move. Reloading.
The hunt begins.
What?
Spike down A.
Hawk out!
Last player standing. One enemy
Take it
remaining.
out.
Sayang. Hindi mo kaya.
Look your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Sayang kanina, tatakpan na lahat eh. Ako na lang mag-plant.
Time to hunt. Here. Hawk out. Blinded. Heal up, squad.
Enemy
Spike down B.
B. Enemy B.
Last player standing.
Feel the strain. Block it out, Omen.
Nice one, guys.
Help a girl out, would ya?
Reloading.
Sinel mo sana.
I must endure.
Here.
Time to hunt. Hawk out. Seek them out. Found one.
One enemy remaining.
3 for 3.
Malayo pa, malayo pa.
Spike planted.
Scatter.
Nasa taas siya. Nasa taas ng spike. Nag-teleport. Nandito sa ano? Dito sa wall na to.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Last player standing.
Yan, na-delay siya, na-delay. Very good.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my fingers. Multiple fingers. Help a girl out, would you?
Reloading.
Sige na, Omen.
I need this.
Help a girl out,
Okay
would
na.
ya?
Focus now. Eyes off me.
Walk lang sa zipline.
Not another step.
down.
Spike down. Attacker spawn. Last player standing. Flawless.
They think they know pain. They can't begin to comprehend it.
Watching this spot.
Die.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed. Hawk out. Hey! Bomb buddy out. Healing over here.
Cutting their vision.
Spike down. B. Last player standing.
They are so dead.
Thirty seconds left.
These parasites aren't going to take one step past this place. Help a girl out, would
Reloading.
you?
I need this.
Time to mobilize my pack. Time to hunt.
Galing mo.
Hawk out! Blinded.
They're going
Blinded.
out.
Enemy spotted A. Nightmare's over.
Heal up, squad. Hawk out! Satchel out.
Headshot. My ult's ready.
Spike planted. Hawk out! Blinded.
One enemy
One
remaining.
less.
Okay, inano ko. Nililit ako.
Here.
Last player standing.
Nice one.
It seems these strangers want me dead. Yeah, they're not so first.
Radio.
In we go.
The hunt begins.
Seek them out.
Shadows
Grabe ah.
traveling.
Dalawa.
Reloading. Grenade!
Spike down B.
I have the spike.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Hawk out! Blinded.
Last
Spike
player
carrier's
standing.
down.
Spike down B.
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
Let's make some chaos.
Reloading.
May magro-rotate. Pa A. Meron pa nasa ano, nandito sa B.
30 seconds left.
Satchel out. Time to hunt. Got him.
My ult's ready.
Our 10 seconds left. Spike down B. Last player standing. Last round in the half.
Don't save anything. Last chance to use our stuff.
Not another step!
Rightio. Time to hunt. Here. Hawk out. Grenade! You will not kill my ally! Killing over here. Hawk out! Blinded.
Spike down A.
Woo! I have this fight.
Last player
Down.
standing.
Teleport's ready.
Nasa right chamber.
One enemy
I win
remaining.
again. That's a good spot.
30 seconds left. Close.
Nice one.
Switching sides.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
Mag-smoke ka, ano, chamber, sa, ano, dito sa, ano ba tawag dito? A-main ka, chamber, mag-smoke. Mag-smoke si chamber sa A-main. Dito.
Find the weak point and break it. Hawk out!
Wala dito sa B.
Enemy A.
Spike planted.
Minus 52. Si Veto.
Finished.
Last player standing.
Nasa right. Sayang yung ano, yung heal na yun, hindi nakain lahat.
No one beats my firepower. I got this. Hawk out! Blinded.
Marami. Si Omen lang yan, si Omen.
Spike planted.
Bomb buddy out. Grenade! Ouch!
Enemy spotted A. Still in sight. Enemy spotted A.
Last player standing.
Make sure to follow my pack in. They'll lead us right to the enemy.
Come on, let's go! Get out of here! Enemy spotted me!
Spike planted.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Nakabang.
Cutting their vision.
Last player standing.
Half na yan, half.
point.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
For you, hermanita.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
Meron dito, Omen.
Enemy spotted A.
Hawk out! Blinded! Hawk out! Blinded!
Nagpa-plant lang sa
Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted.
Cutting their vision.
The hunt begins.
One enemy remaining.
Nasa ano, tower. Nasa left.
Last player standing.
Harap.
Clutch. Attackers win.
Later, fans are still worried about her well-being. Her official social media pages remain inactive to this day, and she's been completely out of sight since her farewell concert in 2018. Many soon began to wonder what she was up to, with rumors starting to circulate that she might have left Japan, or maybe she went back to live anonymously in Okinawa. However, other netizens didn't want to investigate further, believing that Nami just wanted some privacy and urging fans to respect her decision to disappear. She was dearly missed, but her legacy stayed alive through streaming platforms and YouTube, where they could revisit her music and performances anytime. Unfortunately, that wouldn't last long, as in November 2023, Nami's entire discography was suddenly removed from streaming platforms, and her YouTube channel was closed, leaving fans scrambling to find physical copies of her music. For a modern-day pop star, this was unheard of, as most artists, even after stepping out of the spotlight, leave their music accessible for future generations to enjoy. The public grew confused and worried, with netizens starting to speculate on the reason why this happened. Many people online initially believed that this was just a glitch or a temporary problem. However, some fans pointed out that the removal couldn't possibly be a mistake, as all the However, many people online worried, with netizable for most artists, even after her music. For a YouTube channel was closed, leaving fans scrambling to find physical copies of her music. For a modern-day pop star, this was unheard of, as most artists, even after stepping out of the spotlight, leave their music accessible for future generations to enjoy. The public grew confused and worried, with netizens starting to speculate on the reason why this happened. Many people online initially believed that this was just a glitch or a temporary problem. However, some fans pointed out that the removal couldn't possibly be a mistake, as all the music was deleted from every streaming service at the same time, and her physical albums also disappeared from online stores. Over time, it became clear that the complete removal of Nami's music was definitive, and the public began panicking. Many argued that this might be her last attempt to remove herself entirely from the public eye, and maybe even her way of making space for newer and younger artists. Others instead think that all the content was removed because of contractual or licensing problems, which isn't that unusual in the Japanese music industry. It could be that negotiations on a contract renegotiation fell through, or maybe she didn't want to renew the license to her music. Many pointed fingers at standard practices in the Japanese entertainment industry, where companies often take down old content after a few years, so Nami's label was held responsible for the decision. Others pointed out that vanishing on purpose has become a cultural phenomenon in Japan lately, and there are even companies that help people disappear and change their lives entirely. This often happens because of heavy pressure caused by Japan's harsh work culture in combination with the lack of support from colleagues, friends, and family. Because of this, it's been theorized that the same thing might have happened to Nami, and the pressure to return to her music career might have prompted her to delete all of her content. In any case, legions of fans still support her, hoping that she's healthy and happy with her new life out of the spotlight, whatever she's doing. Despite her departure, Nami still remains one of the most celebrated figures in Japanese pop culture to this day. Even in her absence, her influence continues to shape new generations of artists, as her fashion choices, her innovative music videos, and her powerful performances are still frequently referenced in Japanese media and pop culture. Some fans hope that she will one day make a return, even if just for a brief performance or to re-release her music on streaming platforms. But for now, it seems Nami has chosen to remain out of the public eye, embracing the quiet, private life she had long been denied.
Faker isn't just the face of League anymore.
I think it's more likely that League of Legends will disappear as an esport before somebody gets anywhere close to what Faker has accomplished.
He isn't just a mid laner. He's an institution.
Faker may be in trouble here. Deathmark tries to clean it up for Ryu. Oh, look at the cleanse, look at the moves! Faker, what was that?
His victories are unrivaled, but so are the stings of his defeat.
Kumayushi is dead! They have been doubted! They have been discounted! They have been dismissed! But DRX are your 2022 World Champions!
He's gone from the master of his craft to a mentor.
세 번째 우승은 저 자신을 위한 거였습니다. 네 번째 우승은 우리 팀을 위한 것입니다.
They've taken down BLG! They've taken down LNG! It is not LPL versus LCK! It is T1 versus the LPL! And they like those odds!
This is the story of how the greatest of all time became even greater.
Might gonna be hostile takeover, but he's the only one, and now Zayas looking for the target. Faker dives in though as well. He's gonna collect the burst with the help of Ona. Now taking a whole lot of damage, and Faker is in the shroud. He's toying with him. It's a double penalty. What? Fire! And back in again. It's a treble. It was 7 years since the fire! And back in again. It's a treble. It was 7 years since their last, a decade since their first. The SKT legacy has been reignited. T1 will be your 2023 World Champions.
In spring 2020, things were looking up for Lee Faker Sanghyuk. Despite COVID thrusting both the LCK and the world into quarantine, T1 continued their reign as the best roster in Korea.
Bullabear dies, and that is gonna do it. T1 are your LCK Spring 2020 champions.
After winning their third consecutive domestic title, T1 set their sights on the rest of the year. Unfortunately, not only did T1 fail to win the LCK Summer Split, they didn't even reach the top 4, and by extension, Worlds.
The second and last Nexus turret is taken down. Mystic flashes on forward. Death Defy is not enough, and Afrika are gonna perform the miracle. They'll knock T1 out in the wild card.
For a roster like T1 and a player like Faker, this was unthinkable. The Demon King had won Worlds more times than he'd missed it, to three-peat domestically and make semifinals at Worlds 2019, only to be a no-show this year. It felt like a step back.
T1 and SK Telecom had this really strong history. You know, you look at the mid 2010s, right? When you look at Faker's start, early 2010s, right? And then you go into 2014, 2015, 2016, all their players were fairly well known very quickly, and they were all legends essentially. And in the years that followed, T1, after the loss in 2017, wasn't able to maintain that level of form with the rosters they were trying to put together.
For the second time in as many years, it was time for a change. By the end of 2020, T1 had, one by one, replaced every member of Faker's supporting cast with younger players.
SK Telecom became T1, and around this time, I think there was a change in focus. Not that they need to pick up some star players that were super well known and famous, but maybe they need to invest in rookies and try to scout new talent.
But I think the biggest catalyst here was Griffin and Damwon and their incredible success when they made it into the LCK as new players with a brand new perspective, ready to completely change how the game is played. And I think it's that sort of shock factor that they were realizing that they could leverage, especially with players that were in their academy system, right? Like T1 had a pretty extensive sort of backlog of players that they could reach into.
Alongside their recently promoted academy prospect Gumayushi, T1 elevated two other hungry but unproven up-and-comers from their system, Zeus and Owner. They also acquired a rising star in Kyria from DRX. Just like that, Faker had gone from the focus of the team to an older, mentoring presence. The consensus was that 2021 would be a rebuilding year for T1, and that was reflected in their results. But over the course of summer and spring, they found their footing in exactly the way everyone had hoped.
See what he can do. Trying to clear the wave. He has the Gore Drinker, and he will stay alive. And we got respawns coming in here, but Vista just dies. The call is to just take down the Nexus, and it looks like T1 will, in fact, secure the third place seed from the LCK.
In fact, by the time Worlds rolled around, they weren't just hopefuls, they were actual contenders.
Owner gonna take the first half of the queue and gonna get the shield now as well. FBI is exhausted. FBI has to flash back to safety. The follow-through could be there, and it's first blood. Owner grabs it, ignited, but survives out of the turret.
The teleport's gonna come through. Moonlight Vigil comes down from Gumayushi already. So much damage available to flash forward. The dash cannon as well from Cannon, but now they're trying to turn it around. The Yuumi, unfortunately, oh no, Mako tries to save his jungler, but instead throws his life away, and T1 wipe the team fight. It's heroic, but it's not going to matter. T1 will 3-0 Harmor Life Esports. They wanted to do this in the World's Gauntlet. Thankfully, they got a second try, and damn, second time was the charm.
Despite falling short in an excruciatingly close semifinal against the eventual winners Damwon, T1 had exceeded all expectations. It felt as if Faker finally had a roster that was worthy of him. T1's future looked bright. The question was whether it would be enough to overcome the phantoms of the past. T1 came into 2022 with a bang.
Now Nexus turrets will go down. T1, an absolutely historical moment. 18-0 for the first time in the LCK, and they tie 2015 Summer SKT and Damwon 2020 Summer. Two teams that then went on to win Worlds at plus 29 points in the season.
There was a moment, I feel like, when they went 6-0 in the beginning of the season where you're mostly done with the round robin, where we were all looking at each other going, T1's back. You know, this team is actually on top of the LCK right now.
They went undefeated in spring, something no LCK roster had ever done, and took home their first domestic title in nearly 3 years.
Owner will be able to pick it up, and that is going to be the end of this. T1 are your spring 2022 victors.
오랜만에 또 우승하니까 그래도 좋은 것 같고, 또 이제 오늘은 3대1로 이겼는데 MSI는 좀 이제 다 3대0으로 이길 수 있게 더 열심히 하는 게 최선인 것 같습니다.
Heading into MSI, the consensus was that T1 were beyond fearsome. They were back. After going undefeated in groups and taking second in the Rumble stage, T1 coasted through the semifinals for a grand final bout against the one team who'd finished ahead of them, RNG. And it was there, in yet another all-or-nothing final, that Faker fell short.
Xiaohu, the little tiger, has roared into life. The LPL continue their era of dominance, and they are leaving no one alive. It's RNG's world, and we're just living in it.
Warranted or not, every time T1, and specifically Faker, failed to close out a do-or-die best-of-5, it felt like history was repeating itself. Like an echo of his heartbreaking 2017 collapse, however faint, could always be heard.
It's interesting because the BO5 used to be their territory. Like the SKT era into the early T1 era, that was when, like, yeah, you could beat him in a best-of-3, that's fine. You could beat him in a best-of-1, that's fine. You will never beat this team in a best-of-5. And I think that sort of changed with how the team dynamic sort of changed.
Come summer, it was more of the same. T1 steamrolled their way through the regular season, soared into the finals against Gen G, and then failed yet again.
Zeus is desperately trying to hold on. He does go golden himself, but look at these Nexus turrets, and for the first time, Gen G will crack a third Nexus.
It didn't matter how promising T1 looked or how close they came. It always felt as if they hit a wall as soon as they were one series away from finishing the job. And little did they know, the worst was yet to come. Going into Worlds 2022, T1 weren't necessarily the favorites. Their youth, inexperience, and consistent inability to close tempered their strength to the point that, while they remained a threat, they were never a target. But that suited them just fine.
T1 tearing through the Nexus. Eyes on the prize, give them no quarter, take everything from EDG. Viper making out, fighting back, they're looking to get it. Oh my God! Nexus will fall. 22-minute victory. T1 unleashed on the international stage.
Before anyone knew it, T1 had topped their group and obliterated RNG in the quarters. Come their semifinal matchup against JDG, the assumption was that T1 and Faker might really be able to do this.
Uh-oh. Hope's gonna take so much damage. Flash the way. Gale Force ulti. It is the second time in a row Guma finds that one. In the bot side is a fight though. Faker attacked, but tanky for a while. Huge ulti from Zeus. Gets one, gets two, and T1, they see your 4v5, and they don't care. Under the tower, they kill two.
Ooh, 369 in the mid lane.
Gonna find the stun. A whole lot of damage. A shuffle buys a second. The shield survives a bit longer, but 369 still drops, and Viego is ready to claim a couple of corpses. It's not gonna come through for Yagao. Ignite will not kill Zeus, and T1 are winning everywhere. Gragas only sends them back out. JDG a brief respite, but only for a moment as Faker takes down Yagao. Gumayushi secures the kill, but it was still the doing of the mid laner, the greatest of all time. 10 years in his career, 5 years since Ruler kicked him out in the finals. And tomorrow we may see him rematch that man for his 4th title. The Nexus turrets fall. T1 back to the finals for the first time in 5 years. And a team full of homegrown, home-scouted talent. And a stomping game 4 over JDG.
For the first time in half a decade, the greatest of all time was within spitting distance of his throne. Yet again, a single best of 5 stood between Faker and his ultimate goal. But Faker wasn't the only one who'd earned a date with destiny. Standing across from him was the only person with a stronger, crazier claim than his. Someone who no one ever thought would have been there to begin with. Legendary Korean ADC, Deft. Despite coming up alongside Faker, Deft had won everything but Worlds. As the veteran leader of DRX, whose run through the tournament was already a Cinderella story for the ages, it felt like the gods themselves had blessed his journey. But when the series actually started, it was all about the Demon King.
Drake secured as Faker goes in. Deft is on the run. 40% engage. Zeus ready for the re-engage. Fate sealed and Deft is down. Faker gets the kill, and T1 are ready to go.
T1's Game 1 victory was decisive, but DRX struck back.
Pioshik and Deft ready to fight. Chains of corruption fly out. They're going to find 3 different targets. Faker is low. Faker is down. Zeus tries to fight. Owner into the back line. Going to pick one back up. Deft gets Guardian Angel out of Gumayushi as Pioshik is ready to fight. Sword versus gun, and Owner has to run away.
With everything tied up, T1 struck again, but Faker was starting to struggle, and his team knew that they had to pick up the slack.
Zaka, ready to use the stolen ulti. He throws Owner away. The banner is stolen by Owner in a hero moment. The shutdown of the ocean, and T1 get it done.
T1 were on match point. Faker's 4th title was 1 game away, and it was right then that he stumbled.
They're going in. They found a lot of damage, but they won't find the kill just yet. Now Gumayushi's going to be popped. And Barrel is not traded back. Zeka taking some damage. Faker trying to go in and find his way through the smoke. Now he's going to run. He's trying to get out, but Twisted Advance will find him. And DRX will win across the rift. Faker trying to chase after him here. Uses R1, finds the E, but now a TP is coming in. Now the ulti's coming over from Maokai. Now DRX have found Faker. The smoke will not save him. Maokai ulti flies out. Kingen and World Ender goes over the wall. Faker's lost half HP. Faker is nearly down. Hostile takeover over the wall. Wish from Soraka will heal the mid laner, but Maokai says No! DRX ready to fight back again as Zeus is going to be shuffled away. T1 tries to find the fight and they're finally going to kill Def. But Kingan's still ready to fight over the side. Zeka getting chased. Barrel trying to protect. A beautiful handshake from Renata as Carrier falls. T1, 2v3. Barrel may be the target, but Gumayushi is locked down. Gumayushi is executed by the sword of Kingan, and Owner is the only man standing wearing red.
A fifth and final map in a series that no one thought would go this far to begin with. This was it. Faker's last chance to undo his curse, and it was a bloodbath.
P.O.'s coming around from the side. Kingan's on the flank now too. They're waiting on the TP to come in. Gumayushi's going to be targeted. He tries to get away, but he's going to die out first. Zeka's trying to get away. They're finding more damage as Owner's about to fall out of P.O.'s now. Zeus wants to fight against Kingan. The maul keeps him alive, and DRX is winning the fight. Shadow was still ready. Faker dies. Zeka goes in, and Carrier will die.
The craziest, greatest, most back-and-forth Worlds final ever. And when Faker struggled, his teammates made up for it in unthinkable ways.
T1 didn't find a response. Guma, can he steal it? Guma will have to fire a hell
It all came down to one fight. Worlds as a whole lay in the palm of T1's hand, Faker's hand. And then, just like that, it was gone.
Kingan comes back. Elder Drake at the ready. But what can he do? Q3, no damage just yet. Elder Drake, the execute. Zeus is down. DRX, hold. Kingan goes to the World Ender. Gumayushi is dead. They have been doubted. They have been discounted. They have been dismissed. But DRX are your 2022 World Champions.
Faker hadn't just relived his nightmare. He'd made it worse.
Alright, just about done with this edit. Now, time for a quick break.
Hey, have you started cutting the Cash App ad for the Story of Tens yet?
Not yet. I downloaded Cash App because I read the script earlier and it turned out, but 4 point break. Dude, next week, there's no wait. You've gotta be kidding me.
Worlds final was felt. That trophy had been so close. Faker wasn't finished by any stretch, but making a Worlds final is no small feat. There was a lingering fear that, great as he was, he might never come that close again.
When I saw Faker's face when he looked at Carrier, that's what really hit me. Like, I felt this really big throb in my chest when I saw that, because I think Faker realized two things in that moment, or felt two things very strongly. One, that's me 5 years ago. I'm looking at myself, and also at the same time, I think feeling like I've let my players down.
What's worse is that the curse continued. Despite looking formidable as ever, T1 took second in spring before falling one series short of the MSI Grand Final.
It was supposed to be EDG, it was supposed to be Gen G, it was supposed to be T1, but here at MSI, BLG stands strong in defiance of all expectations. They move to the final.
As if things couldn't get any worse, Faker was benched shortly into summer on account of a wrist injury.
Faker is resting because he has some pain in his arm, so he's okay, but they don't want to further complicate his medical condition, so we will be seeing the Challengers mid player Kobe play in his stead.
The expectation was that this shouldn't have really hurt T1. Faker hadn't carried the roster in years, and his teammates were, in no uncertain terms, best in class. They should, at the very least, have been able to survive without him, but they'd lost 7 of their next 8 matches.
T1, they really heavily indexed on making plays on the bottom side, backfired, and then Owner, man, he tried his best to find any sort of angle. And you see him on cam as well here as Carrier's gonna go down. He's just having a bit of a reality check, you know, in this one. Like, this is not the T1 roster that went undefeated. This is not the T1 roster that went to the finals back-to-back.
T1 already looked rough. They almost dropped to non-ship. But the fall-off between, with Faker there, where it looked like he was kind of the duct tape, you know, barely keeping it together. As soon as that duct tape was ripped off, everything went to shreds.
So T1 just got 2-0'd. I think we really do see how important Faker is to T1. And Man, I have no words.
So I would say mostly a lot of confidence is gone. Maybe that's because their little Papa Faker in there. They don't have the Papa.
With their playoff spot on the line, T1 needed Faker. And so on the very last week, with 2 matches left to play, Faker made his triumphant return.
Speaking of which, they are just going to try to burst down Faker here. Gets incredibly low as the Xerath ultimate will be layered, but not quite hitting the target somehow. Hunter gets back in there. Youngjae in a bit of trouble, and Aatrox is here, and he will take over this game whether you like it or not, as will the Zeri, as they just shred through everybody. T1 way too far ahead.
Glacial Prison comes in, aiming's going to be interrupted by Ona. Absolutely beautiful play now. Carrier taking some damage, but the Featherstorm's going to save Gumayusi. Lehens has to go golden, and he's not going to be able to get himself out of it. Kane is going to be the first to go down in the fight, and T1 are just juggling the aggro gorgeously. Ko's going to be the next victim here as T1 are looking for match point. They are looking for no mercy, and they want to head towards the final. They leave the Baron. There's a flash forward from Gumayusi. The cage is down, but he avoids the Featherstorm, and it does not matter. Gumayusi grabs the double. The Nexus turret will be taken down, and T1 will deny the reverse sweep. And they'll meet Genji again tomorrow and qualify for the World Championship.
Despite falling prey to Genji in yet another domestic final, it almost didn't matter. T1 only had one trophy on their minds, the 2023 World Championship. Going into Worlds 2023, it felt as if the expectations around T1 had finally started to match their potential. This was a world-class roster who could do everything. But even then, they were not the tournament favorites. That spot belonged to JDG. JDG were the crown jewel of the LPL, a veritable super team consisting of China and Korea's best. And at the fore of their already daunting lineup stood the only man who'd bounced back from a Faker defeat. A man who'd not only beaten a god, but humbled him. Ruler, widely regarded as the best ADC in the world, was the very player who had delivered the crushing, decisive blow that put an end to the SKT dynasty back in 2017.
Ruler on the Nexus. The upset is complete as the kills come through. The SKT dynasty is over. All hail the new kings, Samsung Galaxy.
What's more, JDG were on track to walk a course no roster ever had, the Golden Road. They'd won both domestic splits and MSI. All they needed was Worlds and they'd make history. And as soon as the tournament was underway, it looked like they would.
VOG, it feels like just waiting for the inevitable. Here comes Kanavi. He's going on in, and again, I don't think anyone can really touch him except, I guess, Yagao at this point in time. But Yagao, he's just dominated on the top side, and yes, missing is going to go down, but JDG, they're just playing with their food. They don't even need to fight VLT at this point. Knight goes in, he's having a ball in this one, and JDG are going to take down the best one. I guess it wasn't to be unexpected.
One more brick in the Golden Road, one more step forward. 2-0 for JDG, one of the massive favorites to win Worlds 2023.
After going undefeated in groups, JDG cut their way through Korean powerhouse KT Rolster in the quarterfinals.
Looks for the opportunity onto missing, but he's so slippery, and now the Nexus is exposed. JDG a few auto attacks away from the semi-finals as the kick comes in. Aiming tries to stand his ground, but the Nexus is being fought. It's a roll! Oh, the what? The kind of minion go. Oh, the what? The kind of minion got one last shot. But the Nexus is being fought. It's a roll! Oh,
But as to semis.
And even as every other LCK team falls away, Faker stays standing. T1 stays standing. The last light of the LCK burns bright, and Busan is ahead to the semifinals.
Everyone knew that this would be the true grand finals of the tournament. The storm before the calm. Faker had to stare down the man who'd broken him. The difference was that this time he had help.
Weaver's Wall coming out, isolating Owner. Might go for the 50-50, but it's absolutely Psycho flashes over the arrow. Faker goes in! It's incredibly clean. JDG with the counterpunch. Can they get anything back? Ruler untouched on the backside. Dragon still standing, but Owner will take that away too. My God, what an engagement!
T1 and JDG both stood on a razor's edge. A single play could cause either team to topple, but Faker took control.
TP coming in, Faker looking to make the play against Ruler. Owner goes in, and again the combos are clean. The hostile takeover is damn well hostile. T1 looking to leave no survivors alive. 369 admits the entire team will get absolutely nothing. T1 in the clutch are too damn clean.
An otherworldly outplay onto the opponent, the world champion who'd humiliated Faker years before. From that point on, it was over. Faker had single-handedly shattered JDG's
Match found.
mental, and T1 closed out both that game and the next, securing their ticket to the finals.
They've taken down BLG. They've taken down LNG. It is not LPL versus LCK. It is T1 versus the LPL. And they like those odds.
And it felt as if this time it would be different, because this time Faker wasn't playing for himself.
세 번째 우승은 저 자신을 위한 거였습니다. 네 번째 우승은 우리 팀을 위한 것입니다.
T1 decimated Weibo in the last series, delivering a beatdown for the history books.
Now the teleport to come in here as they do manage to secure this Rift Herald. We'll see whether Weibo can get themselves out of here.
Alright,
Right? Gonna be
where's the
hostile
fight?
takeover, but he's the only one, and now Zeus looking for the target. Faker dives in though as well. He's gonna collect the first with the help of Ona. The Shy goes down, the rest of Weibo will scatter.
Carrier is on that sideline. They know he's there.
Yeah, he flashes in, he finds himself the charm onto fours. There is the ultimate from the Shy, but it just doesn't quite do enough. They try and get out, but Faker has the perfect execution and locks down his fellow ninja. Do enough, finds it to win. Faker will scatter.
Carrier is on that sideline.
Faker is in the shroud, he's toying with him, it's a double gun. What? Fire! And back in again, it's a triple for Faker. Zeus is going to be able to help lock down the next one. Faker eventually goes down, but it's 4 for him and Carrier. It's heartbreaking as now they take a magical journey over Zeus. He likes this one though, 1 versus 3. He's absorbing so much, the Emperor's Divide. It comes in, but he's still alive. What's going on? Faker tidies up the burst. Everyone's just exploding. As Weiwei trying to get
Match
something
found.
But it does not matter. T1 are too strong.
4 times T1 has lost in a game 5. 4 times they've been knocked down, and 4 times they have got back up for this moment.
It was 7 years since their last, a decade since their birth. The SKT legacy has been reignited. T1 will be your 2023 World Champions.
For the 4th time in his career, Faker hoisted the Summoner's Cup and reminded everyone that he is indomitable. Not just the face of League of Legends, but the soul, the spirit, the player who we are all, every one of us, trying to emulate.
네, 기분 좋고요. 네, 저는 무엇보다도 이렇게 많은 분들이 있는 앞에서 경기를 할 수 있었다는 것 자체가 너무 감사하고, 사실 승패는 저는 그다지 중요하지 않아요. 그냥 경기를 할 수 있음에 감사했습니다.
The growth of Faker corresponds in many ways with the growth of League of Legends. For over 10 years, he's been the be-all and end-all of this esport. He's the reason that many of us started playing, and the reason that more than a decade later, we're still here. There aren't that many games where the greatest of all time is truly undisputed. But in the case of League, there is simply no question, no conversation to be had.
Thank you for sharing and always love me.
Alright, where's the fight?
The last honest streamer featuring the GOAT himself, Queso. I'm excited to watch this video. I was gonna watch it off.
Today is a gift to Radiance.
Let's go.
We're finally free to use her power.
The last honest streamer.
And the internet loves the spectacle. The bigger it is, the louder it is, the more expensive it looks, the better it performs. Look at the top of Twitch right now. It's flooded with million-dollar mansions, celebrity subathons, streamers buying their 10th dream.
Radio. I'm out of stuff.
Checking A.
Hawk out!
Nasa B.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted B.
Finished.
Still in sight.
Last player standing.
Ended.
Teka na ano. Tignan ako yung dalawa.
The sun is so bright. Don't worry, I'll kill him.
Don't give them ground. Hawk out!
B ulit.
Multiple enemies B.
Stay in sight.
Spike planted.
Not ready yet. Time to hunt. Got him.
Last player standing.
Minus 100 score dito.
Raina, still hungry? I'm sure my pets can chase out some game for ya. I got yous, okay? Time to hunt.
Wala dito.
Multiple enemies B.
B.
Spike planted.
See ya. Hawk out! Blinded.
Last player standing.
3.
Nice one.
I survived obliteration. I will
Need a
survive.
We can come back from this.
Time to hunt.
Dito ulit B.
My ult's ready.
Hawk out!
Enemy spotted B. Here. They will cower.
Planting.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose! Spike planted.
See nothing.
Stay in sight.
One dead. Oh, my ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
Who's traveling?
Loading.
Reloading.
Load. We have come back from worse. Let's go.
ano na sila, baka rotate na. Pero 1 pa rin, B.
If that race breaks one more thing, radio. Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Hawk out. Blinded.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike down A.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Watch this.
Seize them out.
Fire in
Found
the
one.
hole.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
This is what I trained for. Wow, Sage. When you turn it on, you turn it on.
Can someone
Great
get
work.
this? Can someone get this? Thank you.
Wall A. Tapos, kapag binasag nila, bali, ano, punta ako.
Forward.
You want to play? Let's play.
Radio. Hawk out. Blinded. Time to hunt.
Spike planted.
Return to dust.
Patuin mo lang yung naka-off.
One enemy
You
remaining.
fought well.
Enemy spotted B. Here.
Healing you.
Nice. Pakaulit lang off. Kay ano kay Kev?
This is our home.
Baka si Reyna magta-try.
Come amped. Let's go. I got things to do.
Siya na magta-try.
Anyone need anything?
Help a girl out, would ya? Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Nakay ano na, nakay Orena na. Ano muna? Bakit natuto ko?
Keep them out. Time to hunt.
Spike planted.
Hawk out.
Hoops for you.
Hawk out.
Si Chamber nasa ano, elbow.
One enemy remaining.
down.
Chamber nasa elbow, pwede lang mag ano, defuse. Papunta dyan sa
Cutting
elbow.
their way.
Reloading.
Gun here.
My ultimate is ready. Their spike is diffused.
Reloading.
We know what we're doing. Trust each other and we'll be fine.
Mag ano na lang, plant, ay mag, tawag dito, mag wall na sa B. Smoke. Smoke A na lang, tapos wall sa B.
Keep up.
Time to hunt.
Pupunta sila ng A. May mid. Mid to A. Dito lang, nasa water na.
Spike down A.
One dead. Hawk out.
Here, listen to this.
One enemy
One
remaining.
down.
Nice one. May ganito ako.
If you see one of my creatures, it's a good thing, alright? We'll figure out what they do eventually.
Meron, ang ganda pa naman ng paborito ko. Renegade, Aresco. Ito yung ano, ito yung copyright.
Time to
free na
mobilize my pack.
Kanta, pero makaka-copyright kapag in-upload mo.
Time to hunt.
Watch na sa ano, watch na sa mid.
Here. Got him.
Buried. My ult's ready. Seek them out. Found one.
One enemy remaining.
Dito, dito.
Spike down B.
Hawk out. Blinded. Hawk out.
Spike's not just like everyone else.
Reloading.
Pinaflash ko yung toilet. Ay, yung
Another
ano,
fight?
pala.
Clean slate. Let's leave whatever happened in the past.
Kaya mo yan, Rain. Iwala lang, makaka-score ka rin.
Let's watch him struggle.
Kaya lang yan, useful naman sa mga. Si Reyna kailangan talaga ng kill.
Time to hunt.
Ano ulit sa gilid. Focus mid. Focus mid.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Hawk out.
Enemy removed.
Meron pa sa akin.
Fire is gone.
Spike is here.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Not ready yet.
Spike spotted in.
We're done here. Reloading. Reloading.
Look for my shadows, they will hide you.
Oo, Rhino. Rhino yung concept design. Pero ano, papatugtog siya ng ano, Valorant. Ito yung kalaban ni ano eh, kalaban ni Spider-Man.
No prisoners.
Time to hunt.
Dito.
They're concussed.
Tatlo dito, may isang bumabalik. Watch mid at saka ano, focus A.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Dito na, dito. Help. Dali. Pasok, pasok. Ayaw nila lumabas sa ano, site.
Spike down A.
Hawk out.
One enemy remaining.
Watch this.
Okay na. Dali. Ay, wala palang diffuse. Nice.
Your life won't go to waste.
Reloading.
Last round before the switch.
Use everything you have. We lose it anyway.
Lahat ng mga pinaniwala kay Reyna. Gumawa kayo ngayon. Send XD in the chat.
Together.
With capital.
You want to play? Let's play.
Scout destroyed.
Pakalert yan ah. Ingat. May nagmimit. May magmimit. Isang full step.
Enemy spotted mid. My ultimate is ready.
Hawk out!
Atras. Atras lang. Blind moment, blind. Tatakas lang. Okay na. Backside ka, papuntang A.
Last player standing.
Hawk out!
Spike down A.
Sayang, namatay kasi kayo.
Switching sides.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
Kailangan ko ng... nakakapagdan.
Help a girl
Reyna,
out,
weapon
would you?
Reyna. Sige,
Reloading.
try mo sa akin. Try mo yun sa akin.
We win, which
She's
is
right.
Oh, iyakin yun. Sayang pera.
Cover going out.
Ayaw kasi dito. Wag na.
Here.
Support mo sila. Meron na sa mid.
Reloading.
Miss mo siya.
Reloading. Careful.
Rotate na tuloy.
Hawk out! Blinded. Reloading.
Enemy spotted me.
For you.
Dali na, rotate na. Nililibang ko.
Here.
Go na, flat na agad. Ay, bakit may bumabalik? Nililibang ko isa. Dalawa sila. Dalawa na. Meron kang heal. Huwag na.
Last player standing.
Just some good old hard yakka. Standing in between us and victory.
Sana ano, pinilisan ko. Sana pinilisan ko yung rotate. Pangit siguro mic ko.
Cover going out.
Hawk out! Blinding.
Nakakabang sana eh, dito. May nakakabang. May nasa mid.
Here.
Bulagi mo. Nandito.
Here.
Eksakto dito.
Here. Be at peace. Weapon here.
Lakad. Di pa rin.
No charges left.
One enemy remaining.
No charges left.
Last enemy taken out. Time to stock back up. Here.
Here.
Sa ano, mga daanan dito. Tapos dito tayo.
Through the
tumingin.
calm, I see.
Lalim tayo.
Through the storm, I fight.
Shadows traveling.
Time to hunt.
Healing. Got him. Reloading.
Hawk out. Healing over here. Hawk out.
Blinded.
Enemy spotted B.
Sight.
Block the sight.
Last player
down.
standing. Spike down B.
Oh yeah! Monster on the
In
loose!
sight.
Palun ka pa harap.
My ult's not ready. Still in sight. Deep breaths, everyone. Your hearts are pounding.
Okay na. Wala akong skill, eh.
Let's go.
Yes.
Check nyo to, ah. Check nyo to.
They will cover.
Time to hunt.
Plant the spike. That spike carries down. Enemy spotted.
Spike down A.
Blocking sight. Hawk out. Blinded.
Plant the spike.
Plant na.
Reloading.
Blinding.
Listen to this!
Last player standing.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
Need a drop.
Check. Check kung may smoke, ah. Tapos rotate. Check nyo kung may smoke. Pag may smoke, rotate.
Multiple enemies B. Healing you.
Mid pa A.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
Enemy
Hawk out. Blinded. Sleep tight. Reloading. Hawk out. Blinded.
enemy spotted A.
Plant na plant.
30 seconds left.
Nandito sa chamber.
Spike planted.
Wala akong bawas.
No charges left.
Asikasin niyo, sige. Si chamber nandito.
Last player standing.
No charges left.
Wala tayong nagawa.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
If that race breaks one more thing.
Here.
Seek them out. Found one. Time to hunt. 3 for 3. Enemy killed. Out. Hawk out.
Shadows traveling.
Spike planted.
Nice one, Omen. Nasaan? Grabe, late in.
One enemy remaining.
Si Chamber nasa bridge.
Here.
Sino pumatay sa'yo, Omen?
Yikes. That sucks.
Saan napunta yun?
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
Help a girl out, would ya?
Baka na lang. Reyna, lagyan natin ng decals, tapos tattoo, lagyan natin ng sticker, tapos lagyan natin ng graffiti.
Fight!
Batang young.
You want to play? Let's play.
Fire in the hole!
Ayan na. Ayan na.
Enemy spotted A.
Paredin mo, Reyna.
Right dead.
Enemy spotted A.
Or you.
Thanks. Kill kita mamaya. Check this out.
Block scout destroyed. Hawk out! Blinded. Hawk out! Blinded.
One enemy
Look at
remaining.
that!
Buti rin lang talaga.
The city needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
Marami ba agad silang nagpunta dyan? Baka mamaya, nagpunta sila lahat.
Time to hunt.
Reloading.
Hawk out!
Ako mag-antay flank.
Reloading.
Good attempt. Party's over.
Or you. Reloading.
Heal up, squad.
One enemy remaining.
Hawk out! Here.
Yan si Jember.
Reloading.
Uy, ba't ka nasa yung spike? Sige, kaya mo yan.
Do not fire.
Ba't kasi nasa... Sino nagbigay ng spike?
Match point.
Come on, squad. Gotta play that whistle.
Okay, ano? Tara. Akin na lang si Shenlong Dragon Boy, ano? Ay, di ka na doon. Okay, kaya yan. Kunin ko si Shenlong Dragon Ball Dragon Boy. Goku. Sige. I used Odin for the first time. This is what happened.
Here.
Wala pa namang abanger. Sugod na. Mag-wall ka.
Spike planted. Watch this. Enemy spotted. Mid.
Listen to this!
Someone's in defender. Your duty is not
Wag
over.
na mag-pick. Wag na mag-pick.
Last player standing.
Hawk out. Blinded.
One enemy remaining.
Tie.
Ano yun? Tingnan niyo yung replay mamaya kasi namatay si Gecko.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Nakikita niyo bang tinatamaan ko si Gecko? Suspect. Crazy talaga. Buti pa may Gecko sa kanila. I used
Keep up.
Odin for the first time and it went terribly wrong. Ay, good.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
May gagapang. Omen, magro-rotate ka ba?
Enemy spotted B.
Provide smoke na lang.
Our spike carrier's down.
Spike down B.
Got him.
Spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
Dita. Nice dodge.
Hawk out. Hawk out. Blinded.
Blinded. Rush na, rush.
I got the spike.
Wala.
Still inside.
Eh, maglaban kayo dyan. Tara na, ano, Jet. Punta tayo ng, ano, A.
There you are.
Well, guys.
Attackers win.
Everything seems to be built around the question, how much money can we burn on camera? And then there's this guy. Queso is interesting.
What was the context of this clip? I've seen this clip. What was he smelling, bro? This clip, dude. What was the context of this clip?
Queso is interesting because on paper he's doing almost everything wrong. His production quality is kind of garbage.
Queso, where did he come from? 200,000 viewers playing Fall Guys yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't even zoomed in or cropped.
His setup isn't designed to be some massive content machine. Half the time he's live, he's playing some random game mode.
Yeah, but that's what makes Queso so special and unique. It's so authentic, bro. It's literally just a guy playing video games, talking to his chat, which is what streaming should be about anyways.
People have never even heard of.
Your costume sucks, kid.
I mean, when your entire job is getting people to watch you, you don't turn down a Mr. Beast video. But Queso did.
Queso did not respond to my message.
And somehow, despite doing the opposite of what the internet tells creators they're supposed to do, he's still one of the biggest streamers on the planet. How does that happen? The honest answer is that none of this should have worked, because Queso's had the odds stacked against him since day one. Case Baker grew up in rural Arkansas. His hometown has a population just over 1,500. It's the kind of place where
1,500 people in his hometown, chat. 1,500 people. Chat, any of y'all in a small town? That is crazy, bro. Like, that is insane. Dude, he probably can't even... Bro, if he goes to the grocery store, dude, it's like a news article.
Let's be financially responsible. Let's go gambling. I can't stop winning.
Match found.
I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. Let's go gambling. I can't stop winning. 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 Let's go gambling. I can't stop winning. 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 Let's go gambling. I can't stop winning. 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 Let's go gambling.
population just over 1,500. It's the kind of place where
1,500 people in his hometown, chat. 1,500 people. Chat, any of y'all in a small town? That is crazy, bro. Like, that is insane. Dude, he probably can't even... Bro, if he goes to the grocery store, dude, it's like a news article there. Legitimate. Bro, 1,500 people, bro. 1,500, like, that is crazy.
New Walmart makes the front page, and where the churches outnumber the stoplights. Towns like that don't have a lot going on. So, as a quiet kid, Case did what quiet kids in quiet towns have always done. He disappeared into a screen. In this case, a PlayStation. Call of Duty on repeat. And when YouTube started
where's the fight?
10s, he was right there watching Nate Shot and the Optic guys build something that didn't exist a decade earlier. He watched gaming turn from a thing you did after school into an actual career.
Well, how does this sell? Making a living and even a small fortune just playing video games.
This is like the most 2009 like pose ever with the controller.
I will do anything for you all. I will subvert the flow. I will hold back the tides.
What game are you playing? Is it a racing game? What? What? Like, no one holds a controller like this.
Nice. Nice set, papi. Instant money. Wall mid, tapos ipa-flash ko yung C, tapos rotate ako ng A. Unless triple flash dito.
Hawk out!
Shadows traveling. Found them.
All in.
Enemy spotted A.
Asan yun? May namatay sa ano? Mid?
Spike down A.
Tatlo lang dito.
Last player standing.
Ended.
Wow! Crazy. Ano tawag doon? Ipopokonachi macaroni.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Wow! Crazy.
Don't sit down. We're not done yet.
Ano, si Ipopokonachi macaroni yung ano, yung nagle-left to right yung inilagay yung suntok. Oo, nakita niyo yung nag-whip ako pa left right and then ano, spin around then ano, headshot. Likotan ka pa.
Raina, take them all down.
Kilala lang yan sa ganun.
Hawk out!
There they are. Enemy spotted A.
TP yung spike.
Spike down A.
Out. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Ginagawa nila, boy. Naririnig na nga nila eh. Okay, abangan mo na lang sa B. Punta na ng B agad. Nice. Buti na lang may ano tayo. May sabi mo na jutsu.
Yes, yes. Now let's turn this around.
Scan ko yung C.
Push them out. Seek them out.
Enemy spotted A. Die.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Spike down
Okay, dalawa
A.
sila dyan. Nasa mid at saka nasa likod ng ano, rabo. May naglalakad pa mid. Abangan mo na lang, Omen ah.
Gun here.
You will not kill my allies.
Pwede ka ata mag-TP? Wag ka mag-TP. May nakaabang. Abangan mo na lang ano.
Enemy mark.
TP ka, TP.
My ultimate is not ready.
Wag na sayangin. Wala na dyan.
Last player standing.
Nasa ano na, Tito.
30 seconds
3 at saka
left.
outside. Nice try. Diyan.
Spike planted.
Nagpunta ng 3 yung isa.
Just playing video games.
The biggest names were clearing their parents' annual salaries in a single week. And after watching that, it became cases for
One enemy remaining.
The problem.
Nasa 3 yung isa.
What do you say, Drones? Ready to stretch your wings?
Rightio. My ult's not ready. Rightio. Rightio.
Radio.
Yes.
Rightio.
Radio.
Find the weak point and break it.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Wait, tingnan ko for sec.
Spikes in attacker spawn.
Fire in the hole.
One dead.
Hawk out. Hawk out.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Nasa ano? Nasa right ko. Nagtatago.
Last player standing.
Ipo po ko na, Chi. Makaroon, Chi.
here, mate. Everyone give Sage a break. Crying over every bruise. I'm here. You can bother me.
Kailangan ko ng team cooperation. We say nice try instead of nice one. We say nice one when we lose. Reverse psychology.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Oh no! Naunuan ko sa yung deadlock kaso ano eh, wala eh. Nasa sina. Hindi ako maniniwala kung hindi yan mag-speed. Abangan mo rin na sa ano, P. Baka nagro-rotate lang. Planting.
Spike planted.
My territory, my rules!
Sige, lamunin mo si Oben. Yun. Nag-beat. May ano.
Neutralized.
Last player standing.
None escape me. Take flight.
Amen. Makakapatay yung drone mo.
Enemy mark.
Yan, nasa harap mo na. Ayan.
One enemy remaining.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them
Ako
to me.
pupunta ng A. Palit. Isa lang sa C. Sige.
I got yous, okay? Seek them out.
Oh, puntang B. Puntang B. Merong B.
Found one. There's another.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Asa spike?
Hawk out. Time to hunt.
Sorry.
Hawk out. Blinded. No drama.
AFK. Kawawa naman AFK.
We are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
So far, mag-ready ka papuntang siya.
Time to hunt.
Dito, guys, dito. Shot down. Dito guys, punta na ng backside. Nice.
Spike down A.
Yung race, kukunin na niya. Okay, ano, ilag lang. Omer, ba't ka magpapatay? Abangan mo na dyan, Reyna.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
They were not good enough.
Ingat kayo ha. Ingat kayo sa globe.
We move as a unit, okay? Last thing I need is some hero messing things up.
Magtitipi yan. Pupunta yun ng si globe tapos mag-hold siya sa A para makuha niya yung spike. Yung mga skill ko nilagay ko sa mouse button.
I'm out of stuff.
Nilagay ko sa mouse button yung skills ko. See, let's go.
You are powerless.
See, ano, tara.
Hawk out! Can't use that. Blinded.
Enemy down.
Spike
My ult
planted.
is ready.
Fire in the hole!
Ako si kayo eh. Omen.
Still in sight.
Magkasama sila.
Watch them run.
One enemy remaining.
Nasa harap mo. Nasa left.
Last player standing.
I will not die here.
Bibigat, ano, Sage.
Clutch.
Dapat nag-bibigat.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
Oh, kitang-kita ko yun. Last na yun eh. May penalty pa naman yung nagsasave, di ba? Yung may nakasulat dun sa baba, saving.
Ready.
Reyna, ikaw sa siya. Para ready na sila. Ano lang ano?
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
Ano ba dito?
Hawk out!
Nice one. Ay, wag na sumugod. Abangan na lang.
My territory, my rules!
You will not kill my allies.
Buried. Gotcha fun.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Spike down A.
That's done.
Ano?
Quick break.
Ha? Ano? Magtitipi ako.
I feel something over there. Can't place it.
Sayang di ko is.
Like us, but
Pero nais ko rin.
different.
As one.
Oh, nagsila sila. Ano? Stay kayo sa A. Try nyo. Okay, huwag nyo na i-try. Oh, nag-ano, rotate. Oy, Omen, balik na balik. Lurk yan.
Taken out.
One enemy remaining. Spike down C.
Hawk out! Blinded. Hawk out! Blinded. Ready. Well, that's a knife.
Ano, EQ na yan. Try nyo naman.
We know what we're doing. Trust each other and we'll be
EQ
fine.
Iver. Oh, biglang ano eh. Ini-encourage mo silang ano, manalo. Iyabang mo yun, no? Tapos lose rate pala tayo.
I have your back.
Huwag tayo lose rate. Gusto ko sa mapuntang ano.
See them out.
Ahead.
Enemy spotted me.
Magkaarap sila.
Found one. Heal up, squad. Reloading.
Patay mo na yun sir, no?
They will cover.
Pagkatay ko one. Balik ako eh. Punta si isa. Dito.
One less. Hawk out!
Blinded.
Hawk out!
Blinded.
Spike down
That's
A.
three.
Patry nga rin. Wag na. Sorry.
Last player standing. One enemy
Ayaw
remaining.
mo yan. Ano, safe mga mahingi na yung tutok nila.
No charges left.
Yung spike nandito ah. Nandito yung spike.
30 seconds left.
Wall mo na lang ano. Wall mo na lang yung spike.
Last round in the half.
We cannot keep our goods after them. Spend all.
You are
Dito na sa
powerless.
may lakas na loob na sila ngayon. Mga ano na sila. Talo na nila Odin eh.
Problem was, he knew the odds, especially in his situation.
Spike
His roster was
planted.
barely good enough to even watch YouTube. Uploading to it or streaming on Twitch.
No more. One enemy remaining.
Nice one. Last round na ba? Wala. Hindi ako makakapag-save.
My ult is ready. Shot done. I am the hunter!
Reload! Marilin mo.
Switching sides.
I'll make them remember.
Ano yan? May plant armor. Kulong. Kulong na siya ngayon. Kulong siya.
Weapon here.
Arestado siya ngayon. Oo. Kaya niyo yun? Sige nga. Okay. Maging komedyante kayo ngayon. Maging komedyante kayo.
Come into the unknown.
Maging komedyante kayo. Magulat yung mga yan. Huwag kayo mag-iingay sa chat ha. Kaya mong ma-shock value sila. Yan na. Sayang.
For you. Reloading.
I'm out of stuff.
Hawk out! Wala dito, wala.
Scanning ahead.
Stealing sight.
Shock dart.
Mag-ambush yan, magbibilang yan. 3, 2, 1. Oy, titingin ako dito
Here.
ah. Tingin isa dito.
Watching this
On my
spot.
mark.
Yuyuko ko para makaparil si Sage. Teka, may nararamdaman ako. Nahalata niyo ba yung tactic nila?
I have the
drop.
spike.
Parang nakarelay sila sa bomba.
30 seconds left.
Sabay rush! Go na, go!
Revealing area.
Plant!
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Nice one!
Flawless.
They have seen our power.
Ano, palis yung mga yan.
If you've never seen a massacre, this is what it looks like.
Bigla na lang ako napaisip eh. What if mag-rush? O, diba? Umangat tayo. Same person. Ano yun? Yung mga comms ko pang gold. Gold pa.
Keep them cornered.
Kaso di ako hinahayaan ni Riot makaabot doon.
Cover going out.
Revealing area.
Time to hunt. Take. Can't use that.
Kayo na muna. Reloading.
Return
ako,
dust.
Sage.
Healing.
Reloading.
Hawk out.
Reloading.
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 Plant na.
One enemy remaining.
Hawk out.
Batayin kayo ng labas.
Flawless.
Now this is a team. You see that?
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Wag lang kakagat. Hindi pwede.
We win, we survive.
Shadows traveling.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Sorry.
Reload. Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
Lalabas ako. Para may naririnig ako eh. Baka paranoid lang ako. Nasa akin pala Spike. Meron dito.
Here.
Flash ko.
Enemy and attacker spawn.
Hawk out. Here.
Many enemies be.
Plant agad, plant.
Healing over here.
Plant.
Here.
Taas.
One enemy remaining.
Spike. Plant.
Last player
Ayun
standing.
yun, Reyna. Laruin mo. Sabi ko laruin eh.
Ace.
Reyna talaga eh. Okay lang yan. Boboto
If
kita.
you see one of my creatures, it's a good thing, alright?
Boboto kita, Reyna.
Figure out what they do eventually.
Ayaw mo makinig ah. Inom ka nga ng tubig. Parang ano eh. Hindi mo na naririnig. Oh. Punta kami sa computer mo, kontrolin namin. Magsisearch kami ng hindi maganda.
Let us hunt.
Tapos lalaban namin yung ano mo, maduming damit mo.
Revealing area.
Hawk out. Time to hunt.
May trap dito.
Here. Not ready
My
yet.
territory, my rules!
May nasa inyo ah. May nasa inyo na. Oh, yung race dito. Dalawa na lang problema. Be alert, nasa mid. Dalawa.
Last player
Good,
standing.
can't use this
One
yet.
enemy remaining.
Nasa mid. Barilin mo yung bomba. Hintayin mo mag-tap ng spike. Whoa. Sabihin. Sage na naman. Sage na naman tayo ha. Buboto kita, Sage.
These parasites aren't going to take one step past this
Magano nga
place.
mag-announce tayo ng meeting. Impostor yung Sage. Oh, Sage.
Can someone get
namin.
this?
Spike ka. Spike na Sage. Akala ko pa masaya tayo Sage. Pinabayaan mo na pala. Uwi na tayo, okay.
Reloading.
Paano kami? Paano na yan?
Healing.
Yan, sige. Sige lang.
Weapon here.
Sumugod na walang baril.
Cutting their vision. Enemy spotted.
Time to hunt. Taking cuts.
Reloading.
Here. Hawk out. Blinded.
May nagkama
Here.
ko. Sobrang tao.
Cover going out.
Buti na lang Sage andun ka.
Reloading.
Spike planted. My ult ready. Seek them out. Found one. Hawk out. Blind. Not ready yet.
Medyan, sorry Reyna.
Reloading.
Huwag na sumugod. Ano na, back up na. Back out, back out.
One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready.
Yours is a curse even I fear.
Don't sit down. We're not done yet.
Sa'yo na yan, baon mo yan.
I will hold up the sky.
Mahal-mahal, mga $1 million.
Shadows traveling.
Revealing.
Fire in
Enemy
the hole!
spotted A.
Healing over here.
Heal. Heal.
Or you.
Ba't siya yung hinil mo? Ay, kaluwo. Ako na tutugod pa.
Hawk out! In sight.
Stealing sight.
Yan na, yung Sage yun dyan. Wala, low health ako eh. Abangan mo lang Sage.
Last player standing.
reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Revive mo nga si Reyna mo.
Your duty is not over.
Gi, abangan mo.
Your tactics fail.
A bow and arrow is old-fashioned. Sometimes old ways are best.
Dapat kaduo yung nirevive eh. Kanina, kaduo yung hinihil, tapos revive pala hindi. Ako na nga nang heal sa Reyna.
Shadows traveling.
Scanning ahead.
Ako magbabatay sa likod.
Spotted B.
Plant na. Bantayan nyo.
Spike clip.
Last player standing.
Hawk out! Blinded. Buried. Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
May... Mali yung nagawa ko dito.
My quiver is never full.
Help a girl out, would you?
Try natin, try natin.
Watching Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Need a drop.
Ano to, vandal? Okay.
Thank you.
Kuha na dyan sa stage ah.
Reloading. Cover going out.
Sugudin ko.
Scanning ahead.
Time to hunt. They can cut. My territory, my rules.
Last player standing.
Blinded.
Ay, ace talaga.
Prepare yourselves. We fight
Ano
once
sabi
again.
mo, ace pre, ace. Tara na, tara na. 1, 2, 3.
Right here.
Here,
Right here.
on my mark.
Naka na yung spike.
On my mark.
I got the
drop.
spike.
Shadows traveling.
Revealing.
Time to hunt.
Silipin yun doon sa talon.
Wall right
Shot,
here.
Reyna, tita Reyna. Tita Reyna.
Spike planted.
Powerless.
Out.
Yung ano, nag-aari.
You will not kill my allies.
Last player standing.
Resuming your domination.
I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet hole or two. Let me know if you need healing.
Di ba
No
kayo pumasok
prisoners.
dito kanina? Pinapapasok ko kayo dun eh.
Shadows.
Healing area.
Found you.
Enemy spotted A.
Heal up, squad.
Gun here.
Hawk out.
Sorry.
Hawk out.
Punta na nabi agad. Batayan nyo na. Meron dito.
Spike planted. Ended.
Meron pa.
Time to hunt. Scout destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Match point.
Stamp out their last breath.
Ano yung plano? Mag-iingay ako sa ano, sa safe. Huwag kayo basta-basta susugod. Abang kayo sa safe. Tignan ko kung mag-oak. Tignan ko kung mag-smoke.
Fire in the hole!
Enemy spotted A.
Clear dito sa C. Rush na, rush.
Hawk out! Blinded. Enough! Hawk out! Barrier crossed.
One less.
One enemy remaining.
You had your fun.
Wag na magpakita
My
sa
turn.
Wag na magpakita sa close. Tago na.
Not ready yet. Time to hunt.
One enemy remaining.
Nice one.
Attackers win.
I am a mountain.